Welcome to the Gustavo Preston Company series on customizing your NAV 2013 role-tailored client. One of the great advantages of NAV 2013 is that most of the things that you interact with can be customized to your workflow. Since everybody's workflow is different, it's up to you to customize your NAV 2013 the way you want. This video will be an introduction into the principles behind customization, and there will be further videos that will go into the details of how to customize and the various parts of NAV 2013. To begin with, we'll start off with a tour of NAV 2013. Here at the top we have a ribbon. The ribbon is very customizable. These buttons can be changed, moved, removed, added. There are also different tabs on that ribbon that you can access. You can add your own custom tabs and customize it the way you want. Here on the left is the navigation pane. At the bottom we have groups. So our home group contains these items. If I go to posted documents group, you can see it contains a different set of items, and departments contains another different set of items. You can add, you can customize groups, you can add things to the contents of the groups and various things like that. We'll show you how to do that in another video. The next part of NAV is the role center. Here in the center, this is the order processor role center. We can choose different role centers for people. You can customize what you view on your role center and how it's arranged. The last part of NAV that we're going to have a tour is a page. So if we open up, in this case, a sales quote, you'll notice this is a page that is separate from the main screen. So here's the main screen. You can tell the main screen by the fact that it has an address bar here at the top. And a page, notice right here, it has a ribbon. It doesn't have a navigation pane, and it doesn't have the address bar. So this is a page. And also, the page is also very customizable. The tab area and the fact box area, and we'll cover that in a different video as well. So we go back to our role center, which is the home page. The way to access NAV customizations is simply through going to this blue button with the sales on it and clicking on it. It's called the back office. If you go down the list, you'll see that there's a customize button, and it expands to custom various parts that you can customize. In this case, our options are to customize the ribbon, to customize this page, and to customize the navigation pane. So the first thing we're going to do is customize the ribbon. So click on Customize Ribbon. To get to there, you click the blue button, go down to Customize, and then go up to Customize Ribbon. What you see now is a standard Microsoft dialog box for customizing Office. Over here on the left, we have available actions. Notice there's a search bar. And then over on the right these are the actions that are actually shown. If you look very carefully, you'll see that on the actions that are shown in the ribbon, there's two groups. There's an actions group and there's a report group. If you look up in the actual NAV page, you see there's an actions group tab and a report tab. So that's how it corresponds. Also, on the Actions tab, you'll see that there is a New Document section, a General section, and a Page section. Up here we have New Document, General, and Page. And if we expand that, you'll see that there's a Sales Quote, Invoice, Order, Return Order, and Memo in the section, and there it is. So that's how it's organized. It's organized in a nested manner. Once again, we're not going to go into details about how to customize right now, but here you can create new tabs. which is actions or report or something else like that. You can create a new group, which is the document or the general or the page. And then you can add things from the left side of the column to those newly created tabs or groups. If you find that you've customized things and you don't like it and you want to get back to the default, you just simply click the Restore Defaults button. Also, if you make changes and you don't want to keep them, hit the Cancel button and those changes won't be made. If you do want to keep the changes, go ahead and hit the OK button. So that's how ribbon customization is going to look. If we go to the blue button again, to the back office, go down to Customize, and then do Customize this page, you'll see it looks a little bit different. It's because instead of having buttons to push, we have parts that we can add or not add. This right here, the Role Center layout, is, if you look at it, we have an Activities and a Microsoft Outlook part, and that's how they're laid out right here. And then over on the right hand side we have trailing sales orders, my customers, my items, my notifications. And right here, trailing sales orders, my customers, my items, my notifications. So you can change the order of these. You can, using the move up and move down buttons, move left and move right buttons. You can also add or remove parts from this list. Once again, you can restore the defaults. To save it, you hit OK, and if you want to discard your changes, just hit Cancel. The last thing we're going to look at is customizing the navigation pane. So go ahead and click on the back office button, go to Customize, do Customize Navigation Pane. Once again, this is the standard dialog box. You'll see on our Home button, our Home group, that we have Role Center, sales orders, shipped, not invoiced, and so on. Notice in some instances, like for instance the Role Center, you're not allowed to remove it. Some things NAV requires to be there, and you can't change where its position or if it's there or not, but many things you can. So for sales orders, I can remove this. It's just the Role Center in this particular case. Once again, there's a Restore Defaults and then an OK and a Cancel button. And in these navigation pane buttons, we see that there are different containers, and this is where we go in and we can add things and we can remove things. So I'm going to hit Cancel. So what we're going to do in the additional videos is we're going to discuss how to customize navigation panes, Role Center pages, action centers, lists, orders and quote pages, and creating custom filters. So look for more videos in this series. Thanks for watching.